guys, welcome back into this week's segment of Crime Stoppers. Sergeant Jake Hall with the Amory Police Department is back in studio again this week, and we're super excited. So you guys, I feel like in Amory, haven't been too loud recently, but you said y'all have kind of had a string of auto burglaries happening.
Yes, over the last couple of months, we've had some vehicle break-ins. So we'd just like to remind the public, not keeping valuables in plain sight in your vehicles, because these string were actual forced entry, so breaking windows, forcing entry into the vehicles. So just make sure you don't leave valuables, large sums of cash, jewelry, electronics, firearms, because it's getting around, the weather's warming up, people are out and about, they're looking.
Yes.
Anything that's an easy target, they're known as smash and grabs.
Okay.
So, knock a window, grab what they can, and move on to the next one. So you just want to make sure you definitely don't keep anything laying in plain view, lock up valuables, or take them out of your vehicle at night.
And we want to remind you to also lock your car door.
Yes,
I feel like that's an easy one that people don't.
That is the easiest thing one can do as far as securing your vehicle. But again, glass is breakable, so not leaving anything important in your vehicle overnight is important.
All right, so let's talk about a case you guys recently had. There was an individual, they were pulled over, and you guys kind of went on a chase last week. And that person ended up actually having warrants in another state. So I wanted to talk about people who have warrants. I'm assuming, they probably don't want to get caught by you guys, but it's never a good thing to run from law enforcement.
That is correct. All they're doing is making their situation worse, no matter what their offense is in another state. It is never good to add to that, especially putting the public at danger. If you run from us and cause an accident and hurt yourself or hurt someone else or hurt an officer, you're just making your situation that much worse.
And then they'll get new charges from like Monroe County or Amory, correct?
That's correct.
And then you still have to do, I would say, court here, and then also probably court hearings in wherever else you have warrants at?
Yes, that's correct. So
that sounds expensive as well.
It is, and what we have is called extradition. So some states, depending on the severity of the crime, they may not want to extradite someone from out of state. If they get picked up in state, then they'll take them. But it just depends on the severity of the offense, how far they're away, because they having to go and pick that person up and bring them back, that costs as well. And
resources, people to do that.
Exactly. Well, on top of that, though, you're adding to your own pile by having new charges in whatever new jurisdiction that you're in when you run. So it's never a good idea.
Well, you guys heard it there. That's some good information. Thank you again for coming in this morning, Mr. Jake Hall. We'll be right back after the break.